Jason, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know that you transitioned from modeling when you into film and to acting, and I couldn't help but think during Safe that when you're breaking guys' tracheas, and I'm wondering were there a lot of breaking guys' tracheas in the modeling business, or if there were threads from that scene into what you do today, into performing?
There's no relationship to any of that. But I think you're confusing what I used to do with something quite different. I used to be a street corner sort of fly pitcher. I used to sell perfume and jewelry for a living. And I did the odd job that might be deemed as, called a modelling job.
Okay.
Because they took my picture and I was in it. So, it wasn't really a profession that I did much work in.
So does the real life stuff come into what you do today? Do you feel like you use a lot of what you used to do in performing?
Such as, what, are you relating to this film or are you relating to others?
Sure, into this film. I mean, does your past seep into this role?
I don't know. I think as an actor, any experience that you've had just comes through in some way. I think, you can only draw from experience.
Sure.
So, it has to come from somewhere.
And, speaking of realism, I feel like a lot of your characters are grounded in something realistic, even when they're action-oriented and they explode and they're huge. Is that something that you specifically are looking for, as opposed to, some of these wild comic book character movies and something bigger and fantastical?
We just look at the script and does it make you want to do it? It's a very simple analysis. Is this story worth doing? Is there some reason that you want to make this, into a film? And that's the approach. It's not like I don't want to play, Spider-Man. It doesn't work that way.
You'd make a great Spider-Man.
Would I?
I think so. Are there characters
the British
like
Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, I could see that happening.
Funny, I can't.
Oh.
So for some reason, it just doesn't make sense.
Are there fantastic?
The beer-drinking Spider-Man. Yeah.
That could work.
Yeah.
Are there fantastical?
Chain-smoking, beer-drinking Spider-Man. Not quite, because he'd have to pull up his suit to have a snout, wouldn't he?
That would work. That's the pitch. You could do that. Are there fantastical characters like that you would want to someday play, even things from your own youth that you would want to do that aren't so ingrained in reality?
No, as I said a minute ago, I'm just making films that come my way that are interesting to me. And if I get that chance, I'm in a good spot.